Hello, thank you for being here. Welcome to Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Cancer placements, sign of Cancer. Hello, we are going to take a look at energies around you. This is just a check-in spread. It could help, help point out areas of your life you can focus on if you're not sure where to look, or if you've just been feeling some like signs and synchronicities lately. Maybe some confirmation messages could be found in here. So we are going to take a look here. Cancer, emotional health. And Cancer, if this reading ends up resonating with you, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. Let me know what you think. Okay, let's see. Emotional health. We have Sagittarius. Insights to understand the wisdom of, resulting from the understanding of. Interesting, Sagittarius comes out first. I was getting a really strong fire energy for you guys before I did your spread. So we'll see if we get some predominant fire signs coming out. But emotional health. Insights to understand the wisdom of. Sagittarius is about like our life philosophies and things. I feel like you are just very you have like a deep wisdom at this time, like a deep knowing, and it's because you've taken the time to really go outside of yourself and explore and look at the way other people do things, and look at societies, look at cultures. This is kind of what Sagittarius's house is all about. I feel like that's what you've done here, is kind of just like, as the picture shows, just kind of, shot an arrow out and did some exploring, and you've come back wiser for it. Your physical health here, we got Saturn. Be realistic about, be concerned about. You must wait before you can. Okay, we'll see what else comes up here. You could just be in a very like serious, mature energy when it comes to your physical health. You could be taking things more seriously. There could have been like a time where you weren't going to the doctors. If you weren't getting checkups for 2 to 3 years, now you're doing that again. If you hadn't gone to the dentist for years, you're paying attention and like going to the dentist again. Could just mean something like that. I don't think it's something to be concerned about like the card implies. I think it's just that you are paying attention to your health where you might not have been focusing on it as much. Let's see here. Your family and friends, we have the 12th house. Your faith, hidden tendencies, large institutions or overwhelming events, friends and family. The 12th house, this is Pisces energy. So I almost feel like your friends and family, Cancer, like your faith is being tested, is how I'm feeling. Because something is like, you feel something's been hidden from you, or something is being hidden from you. Or there could just be a very large event that feels overwhelming happening around friends and family. I almost feel like it's the first one, though. I feel like you're really having to tap into your faith when it comes to friends and family, because there's like a mystery there that you don't know what it is. And it could have to do with overindulgence. The 12th house, large institutions. This large institutions could be churches. It could also be prisons. It could also be mental hospitals, right? Any kind of large institution. It could be universities. But granted, while this is more spiritual, and it's kind of like a life-changing thing. So, like a prison sentence is a big, that's a little bit bigger a deal than like going to university for 4 years. So it's something much more intense and life-altering. So that's why I feel like your faith is being tested somewhere. And it could, again, have to do with some drugs, alcohol, someone overindulging to the point that they need to go to an institution in order to deal with it. Let's see here. Love and romance. We got the first house. Who you are, your desires, your actions. So the first house is our ascendant. So people watching this, you could be Cancer risings as well as other Cancer placements. But I feel like you're very focused on your love and romance. Not in a I don't think in a selfish way. I just think in a very like you're going after what you want kind of way. It's Mars energy, right? The first house is where Aries sits. It's very driven. So there's something you feel maybe even very passionately about when in love and romance. And I think you're going to go for it. Home and physical environment, we got the fifth house. So this is the power of love, investments, gambles, and other games, and your creation, home and physical environment. So the fifth house is also the house of children, right? Creation. So this could be a house or a placement of, especially with your strong desires driving love and romance, your home and physical environment could have to do with children. You might be trying to get pregnant, right? Taking a gamble on it, the power of love, right? It's a very loving energy, and it's a very creative, fertile energy when it comes to home and physical environment. Let's see, under career, business, and professional development, we have Virgo, the serving of others, the details of, and do what you must do. So Virgo is the house of service, right? The sixth house. So, and it's concerned with the details, the things that we must do in life. But just because they're things that we must do doesn't mean that we can't do them very well and kind of turn that into an art and have those things that we must do be meaningful as well. So, but that being said, I feel like your career, business, and professional development, you could just be feeling very connected to it right now. You could be feeling very driven in your work. Yeah, I feel that more than anything. Just driven to succeed. And there might be things that you feel you must do that you don't want to do, but I feel that you're going to find a way to do them in a thoughtful, meaningful way that's almost like not learning a lesson, but it's doing it in a way that's teaching you a lesson as opposed to being resentful and bitter about doing something you don't want to do. In finances, we have Pisces, spirituality to ultimately experience, trusting your psychic knowledge of, resulting from the indecision of or about. Okay, so finances, we have Pisces, and then we have Pisces energy with friends and family. So finances could be linked to friends and family. Spirituality, trusting your psychic knowledge. Like I said, I feel like this is, again, you're having to like trust in your intuition and not what people are telling you when it comes to something having to do with finances. Kind of strange energy. We'll see what else comes up with the tarot when we clarify. Fun, recreation, and hobbies, the second house. Patiently, what you want and get what you need. I get the feeling for some reason that money is holding you back from having as good of a time as you want right now. The second house is about our possessions, right? There's a money bag here. But this is patience, what you want, getting what you need. So I think if you are having anything you're doing like for entertainment right now, I think again, you're being thoughtful about it. Like you're really thinking about what you're doing. You're considering what you're spending your money on, and you're only taking the best offers. In community, we have Venus, cherish and joy, and charm, art, and beauty are the way to. So I feel in community, you're feeling very connected. You're probably feeling very like grateful, joyful, and loving towards any sort of community that you're a part of, wanting to show your love and appreciation. You could also be involved in like an art community, literally. You could create art. And if you do, this might be a message like now is a good time to put that out into the world. And for spirituality, we have the sun. Demonstrate, realize, act like a leader. Okay. So I feel like you're taking the reins in your life, right? Your spirituality, this could also be, right, the way we live our life. in a meaningful way. This kind of service card and thinking about the things that we're doing. If there is a place that you feel like you need to take the reins in a spiritual area, I would definitely do that, right? You have the leadership card, you have the sun, optimism. I mean, this is telling me also you're just feeling very optimistic and I think balanced too with spirituality. Like, I don't see you have some sort of spiritual dilemma where you're, questioning things constantly, something like that. For emotional health, we have the King of Swords. Okay. Yeah. So the King of Swords is very wise, very mentally agile, but very stable in what he knows. And so I think, like I said, you did a lot of experiencing, expanding your knowledge, and so now you're able to step into this like King of Swords energy, which could also help you to be more discerning when it comes to your emotional health. The Ten of Wands clarifies physical health. So yeah, something maybe has felt like a burden to you when it comes, and it feels like you are been physically burdened by something. But it's also saying that the cycle is over, right? The Ten of Wands, she's laying the burden down while it might have not hurt her, but caused her to really like examine herself, come outside of herself a little bit and leave a piece of her behind. She's still here. So I feel like your physical health might, I don't think you're feeling burdened by it now, but I think that the burden of not getting checkups and not really paying as much attention to physical health maybe was weighing you down. But that is over now. For family and friends, we have the World, clarifying the 12th house of your faith, hidden tendencies, large institutions, or overwhelming events, with the World clarifying it. I feel like something very large is going to happen with your family and friends, if it hasn't already. The World too is about completing a cycle, so this is something that was meant to happen. The World is also can be about fulfillment, but that's not what I am feeling here. I'm really feeling, in the 12th house, we have the full moon, like something being illuminated that was being hidden from you. Let's see what else comes up. Friends and family. All right, love and romance, the first house. Let's see here. Please clarify. First house. Three of Cups, love and romance. Okay. So I feel like you're celebrating right now, right? There's a celebration. You're wanting to get together with other people. Maybe you're going out on double dates with people, you and your partner are going out, meeting people. I don't think it's big events. Like the Three of Cups isn't a huge celebration. I don't see it that way. But small, intimate gatherings. Three of Cups could be a third party situation type energy in a love reading. It did come up under love and romance, so maybe all this like Mars energy under your love and romance is because you're trying to maybe get someone that's in another relationship, or I don't know. Not sure there, Cancer. You'll have to let me know. Okay, with the 5th house, home and physical environment, we have the Fool, new beginnings. I'm telling you, if you're trying for pregnancy to expand your family, this feels like a very, fertile and new beginning energy in order to do so. Very fresh, but also abundant. Also, that's what I'm getting there. Home and physical environment, the Fool. I mean, you could be moving and starting a new, you could be starting a new relationship with someone, and maybe that's why you're so driven right now. Like, it's almost like there's a passion behind it, because you feel like you've been hurt in the past. So there's this drive to a new beginning, a brand new, fresh start. career, business, professional development, interest. Ten of Swords, clarifying Virgo. So this, you could be in a job in a I'm getting more that it's like almost like a service industry job that you're just exhausted by, and it's mentally drained, or you are feeling mentally drained. There might be a cycle ending in your career, business, or professional development. You could be changing jobs, or just something that was causing you a lot of mental anguish is going to be leaving. Okay, let's see here. Under finances, the star clarifies Pisces. The star is inspiration. The star also illuminates. Like I said, Pisces, both these Pisces placements are clarified by really illuminating energy. And this is inspiration. Aquarius is energy, looking at things from different perspectives. Right? Expansive thought. I feel like something is really going to come to light when it comes to like your finances and your family and friends. I don't know. I'm not saying that's going to be bad or anything. I just think there's something being hidden, and it's going to come out. Under fun, recreation, and hobbies, say second house and justice. You are only doing things that you want to do right now. And it's because you're saving up your money. Not a bad thing. You're saving up your money because there's a larger goal that you want. This could be like you ultimately want to buy a house, and so you're putting money away for a house. So that's why you're only doing things. You're being very discerning with where you're putting your money. And that's coming out in fun, recreation, hobbies as well. Not a bad thing, Cancer. It's not a bad thing to just do... to be discerning and put your money where you would like to put it. Community, we got the Page of Swords, clarifying Venus. So Venus was about charm, art, and beauty. Yeah, the Page of Swords it's a card of curiosity, right? She's listening. She's kind of standing there and listening. This is a student energy. I am really getting that if you have created any kind of art, this would be a great time to put it out there into some sort of art community or someplace where it can be displayed. Page of Swords can also be a card of online. So maybe joining an online community with relating to like art that you create would be a great idea at this time. I think you'd be like really well received and successful with that, Cancer. Let's see, the last card, spirituality, clarifying the sun, is the Hanged Woman. Another card of Pisces. This is a card of like deep meditation and contemplation. So spirituality, I feel you are very, very connected right now with the sun and the Hanged Woman coming up. You should feel really confident in your spirituality and that you're like very aligned right now. I feel that. I think work might be causing you some mental stress. Your physical health, I think you're getting back on it. But honestly, aside from that, this looks really nice. Curious what's going to be illuminated for you guys with this new moon. I think something will be in a big way here. Anyway, I think that's all I have for you, Cancer. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.